guitars
music
for
store
you.
here.
We're going to talk about those in just a minute. Tell me about being back out and with all of us Elvis fans. I know you and Louise had some downtime working on. You guys have not been not busy, you've been more busy than ever. But what's it been like this week to just be back among all of us?
Well, it's so great to see all our great friends here. And, this pandemic thing slowed down enough to get our friends back here. I'm excited. I had a great night last night, and it was great to hear Elvis singing on the big screen.
Yeah.
And everything is fantastic. We're just continue doing, working our foundation, staying real busy. I have a new show coming out real soon. I did a show in Nashville a couple of years ago, and I had a lot of great artists, and you're gonna love it. It's we have a new sound called the Dolby Atmos sound, and 50 speakers, and it's amazing. So it's looking like my show might be the very first show with that sound. And we're looking to release it as soon as we can. We had a couple of good artists. We had Brian May from Queen and Joe Walsh.
Just Joe
And
Walsh.
Sammy Hagar. And we, Steve Warner, we had 30 artists on the show. It's fantastic, and I don't want to give away everything, but you're gonna love it. It's a great show. So that's what we're working on.
That was, and it was all in one night too. I mean, all these people came to Nashville for you. What you call. That's what I think.
My show changed the game.
It's been such an inspiration to guitar players. There's, Brad Paisley and Vince Gill, Keith Richards, all these guys are, they love that James Burton sound. But talk to me a little bit about the guitar. Growing up in Louisiana, I don't really know that I've ever asked you, when did you first hold a guitar?
Well, I must have been probably when I started playing guitar, I was 13. Probably when I first picked up the guitar, I was probably 10, 11. But I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I was very honored that my mother and father bought me my first Fender Telecaster. And it must be, I think it's a 52 model Tele. And
So from
I
the
still play the guitar.
Yeah, from the beginning, you were a Telecaster. Like, first out of the gate, that was your guitar. That kind of
Well, no, actually I had an acoustic guitar when I started.
Oh, okay.
And then I got an electric guitar. I forgot the name of it. Then I got my first real guitar, Fender Telecaster. And I had the pleasure to know the guy that actually built that guitar, Leo Fender. And he was like my godfather. He was a fantastic guy. And whatever I wanted, they gave me guitars from 55 up. And then I came out with my signature model, which is fantastic. And I probably have maybe 8 different models. But I wanted to do something different with the Fender Telecaster. And I figured it's already a great guitar. So what I did, I added a third pickup. And with the 5-way switch, and I had a push button switch in the volume to give it a booster. And great sound, big fat sound, great guitar.
Yeah.
And also, the Fender Pink Paisley, I played with Elvis. And Fender called me and said, come down, you've got a guitar here with your name on it. And I said, really? Okay, so I was anxious to get a guitar with my name on it. But when I went down, he said, there's a guitar. So I went over and opened the case and wow, jumped out at me, Pink Paisley. And I said, well, maybe this would be good for Van Halen. I don't know about me. No, you got to take this guitar. So I took it with me to Vegas when we opened in 1969, Las Vegas at it was International Hotel at that time. And I didn't play that guitar for the first 2 weeks. I played my original Tele that Mother and Dad bought me. And Red West came up to me one night and he said, man, you gotta get this new guitar out and play it. And I said, I don't know, I'm kind of funny. I don't know, Elvis might not like that guitar. So anyway, I took it out and I said, I gotta go for it. I took it out and played it 2 shows that night. Nothing. Elvis didn't even say a word. And so after the second show, Red came down to my dressing room and said, James, Elvis wants to see you in the dressing room. I said, oh, okay, here we go. Well, anyway, I walked in his dressing room and he said, hey man, I noticed you're playing a different guitar tonight. And I said, yeah, I was a little nervous about it, Elvis. I was afraid you might say something like, why are you playing that funny looking guitar? Anyway, he loved it. He said, man, it sounds great and it looks great. He loved it. He said, play it all you want to.
There you
so
go.
That broke the mold.
There's just something right about seeing you in those film clips back in the day with that pink Paisley. It all goes together. It's a part of you.
It does. I was younger back then, so I like that part.
James told me one time I was backstage during one of the big screen shows here in Memphis for one of the big anniversaries, and I said, how is it standing out there? Because he's got monitors down, he can see the what's on the big screen. You can see it down here when he's playing. You can kind of watch Elvis, because he's still watching Elvis. And he's watching, and I said, what's it like to, and then occasionally in the background, you'll see James from back in the day. I said, what's it like? He goes, man, I keep getting older, and Elvis just still looks like a little pup.